Cancers, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee. This is going to be for May 8th through the 15th. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. That means not all the messages will resonate with your situation. And if you want something tailored specifically for you, the link to book that reading is in the description box below, or you can go to ascendingspiritually.com. So if I'm not picking up on your energy, it could be anybody that's around you. Let's see what you guys can expect. First card that we have is Justice, the Wheel, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles. Ooh, something just flipped. The Emperor, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the focus of your reading is going to be about a partnership. There is an individual that you are dealing with, whether it's male or female, who seems to have control of this connection. This control, though, seems to be in a narcissistic manner, while others, this is just a father figure or someone that, is a leader in your household. Whoever this person is, they're bringing a lot of confusion, uncertainty, and illusions into the connection, and I feel like you're not seeing things clearly, which is also why you are in reverse. The Queen of Cups, is a water sign, someone who's loving, nurturing, compassionate, someone who has a strong intuition, and you could get prophetic dreams while you are in your dream state. So make sure you pay attention to any signs that you receive while you're asleep. Sometimes it helps to keep a dream journal right next to you so that you don't forget any important details, because that could lead to some sort of puzzle piece in the future. Since you were in reverse, I feel like you're not in your best energy, or you're not your best self right now. You could be over emotional, or there's something in your environment that's affecting you and your well-being. That's not going to last for long. Within 2 months, you should be back to your normal self. But with Justice, there is some sort of equilibrium or, balance that's going to be brought into the equation. Whatever happened in the past, it was unjustified, and now Justice is coming in to try to balance the scales. If someone did you wrong, they're in the process of receiving their karma, because Justice and the Wheel right next to each other in this position shows major changes that are going to happen. These major changes are going to be favorable for one party, while the other party is going to end up having some sort of losses. You do have a lot of options available to you, so if you feel stuck, just know that it's all just a mental illusion. You have different paths that you can take. They may not all be beneficial to you, but you don't have to be stuck in one position or feeling like, you don't have any way out. Ace of Cups means that you need to focus more on self-love, self-care, self-admiration. There could be the possibility of even a pregnancy or conception in the air, so if you're not wanting that, be sure to take the proper precautions, because you're very fertile right now, or at least in this time frame with this full moon, it's bringing a lot of fertility in the air. Ace of Cups means that you're going to have an opportunity to have some sort of new emotional beginning. This is something that has abundance tied to it, and I feel like it's not tied to this Emperor or this individual that you have been dealing with all along. A new partnership is going to form in the future, but in order to get to this state, you have to either deal with the issues that you have now so that you and your partner can have a new start. If you are thinking of, renewing the connection and you don't want to move on, while if you do want to move on, you need to make sure you get this person out of the way, because not only are they blocking your blessings, but they're also blocking the potential of someone coming in, because the Emperor is taking up that space. This could be someone who has Aries placements in their chart, but this is someone who likes control. They're all about, my way or the highway, and they usually watch you closely and see what way that they can trigger you, which is, not healthy at all. This person has some things that they need to work through. But with the Queen of Cups, you need to focus more on yourself. And if you have children, focus more on your children as well, because if you're not feeling well, most likely your kids are being affected in some type of way. Two of Pentacles means that you are going to be in this period of imbalance for some time. There could be issues with finances, issues with you juggling two decisions. It could be a decision between pursuing the relationship and letting it go, getting a new job, or staying with the previous one or the old one that you have right now. This is just a comparison of two different options, and you are juggling between both. You haven't really made a final or firm decision about what it is that you want to do, but you will with time. You just have to give yourself, don't be so hard on yourself, and just be patient. The Wheel signifies, things are going to change. Karma is here to balance out the scales, so if anybody did do you wrong, all of that will be brought to light. With the Two of Cups, you have to lean more towards, partnerships with friends and people that you feel close to. Anybody that you have that family or soulmate tie is the best person to lean on right now, because if you are having, some type of marital issues or just issues within the household, I'm not saying to have any form of escapism, but just to have support outside of, the places where you're having issues will help you out a lot. And it will also give you some type of distraction and take your focus away from the things that are going wrong in your life. Let's get another deck. That way we can get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Why is the Justice card here? Justice is here because of the Knight of Cups. So there's an individual that's considering leaving your life, or if you are working with somebody, they're not putting their focus on you or the relationship right now. They could be leaning more towards someone from the past, or their focus is elsewhere, which could involve another man or woman that they've known from childhood, or just someone that they had ties to in the past. This was something that they could have done before. This doesn't mean that it's happening now, but I do see the energy here, so I have to mention it. With the Six of Cups, this is also about children, so keep an eye out on your children. There may be some things going on with them that they're not disclosing with you, so just give them room to be open and honest. With the Eight of Swords, you could have been in a period of imprisonment, confinement, feeling like you're mentally trapped. You're in the period of being released. Within a week, there's going to be a shift that's going to help you remove yourself from, this mental entrapment. There's going to be a message that is going to come through, and that will help you move forward. With the Ace of Cups, be careful with your partner, because there is toxicity in this relationship. If you're single and you were leaning more towards an individual who has water placements in their chart like you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, either you have a strong bond to this person, there's a level of obsession, or there's some type of codependency or toxic tie. If there is a male that you're connecting with in this connection, I feel the male has some type of toxicities that they're not willing to get rid of, or they're not addressing it. They could be suppressing the issues, the deep-rooted issues that they have. This could be anywhere from drinking, using drugs, overeating, just trying to suppress the things that they really need to work on. Because until they work on this toxicity, the relationship that you have is not going to go anywhere. It's going to remain stagnant. It will not progress. And it's more on the person that you're connecting with. It's their job to do the work. You can't do the work for them. You can't push them to do it. They have to make the conscious decision. I feel like in the future you will have a choice between two different males or females. One of these people will be, charming, a good sweet talker, someone that's consistently in and out. And the other individual will be someone who is slow and steady, someone that's very grounded and nurturing. They could have earth placements in their chart. And this person is going to come in wanting to have a new opportunity, or wanting for you to take a new leap of faith towards them. The choice will be yours, because you will have a choice between having a new start in a new relationship or partnership, or trying to put in work with the person that you have already been connecting with, whether it's for many years or whether this is someone from your past that you just have not let go of. You will have that choice to make in the future. Right now, what you want is just to be emotionally fulfilled. You want to be happy, but it's difficult to be happy when you're unsure of where you're going, or when you're unsure of how things are going to play out, because like I said, there is a sense of imbalance here where you're trying to make a decision between two different paths and you don't necessarily have the correct answers or all the details that you need in order to make an informed decision. With the Death here, you're going through some type of transformation. This is probably why you're not feeling like yourself, because I feel like a lot of my Cancers are going through some type of ascension period where this is going to cause you to maybe want to isolate yourself, not really engage with people. I know we're in quarantine and already we're being secluded from others, but this is on a deeper level where you may feel like you just need some time to yourself, or where you don't really engage with the people that you usually engage with. This could, be in regards to an end of a relationship. I feel like 2 to 3 of my Cancers have been going through some type of ending. This ending is going to lead you to your happiness, but you have to recalibrate yourself because you have been through a lot. And after dealing with a particular individual for so long, once they take their energy away, or they end up going in a different path, it's gonna cause you to have some sort of shakeup, which is natural, to have to readjust yourself to the brand new energy that's around you. So now that we know all that, let's get you some advice cards. Okay. Best advice for my Cancers. We have transform. So yeah, you're going through some type of transformation. If you're having a hard time tapping into your creativity, just think of things that you can transform around the household. There's a lot of items that we have that we just carry around that could serve some sort of specific purpose. You just have to be creative. And you're also going through growth. This growth usually is uncomfortable. We don't usually grow in environments where, you know, things are stable. It takes usually something shaking us up or creating some sort of obstacle for us to go through this period of growth. So it's normal for you to feel uncomfortable or not where you want to be right now. That's not going to last for long. And kindness. So be sure to be kind. Treat everybody with compassion and respect. Even if somebody comes to you and they're just ugly, they don't have good intentions, try to transmute that energy and turn it into something that's good. Let's get an additional few cards. When it comes to transform, there's a connection that's going through some type of transformation. This could be good or bad depending on your own situation. There's a King of Pentacles here who is usually a provider. And this provider or this person that has some sort of financial stability, they don't have their focus on you or on the connection. Their focus seems to be elsewhere. And they could be going through some type of period of growth on their own. So if your partner, if you have one, has not been paying attention to you, I feel like they may be keeping some secrets from you. While others, they're just dealing with their own internal mess that they're trying to clean up. So just give them some space, and within a week or two, I feel like things will shift and change. If you do have children involved, pay attention to your kids. Because we're all being trapped inside, I feel like they don't have the same outlets that they used to. So talk to your children, find some creative things that they can do just to kind of keep their focus. And be aware of conflicts and petty arguments. Don't feed into any negativity around you. That's just going to bring you down even more. Because you are a Cancer, you tend to be, you know, empathic, and you pick up on energies really well. So stay away from people that cause you conflict, that cause you, you know, any type of discomfort when it comes to actions or words that they use. That's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.